Nah.
All right, can you get out of that spot that you're in, Jay?
What was that?
Oh, the light's in the way.
Oh, the light's in the way.
All right,
gonna put
guys,
this?
we
Oh,
are,
a
we are
table?
back.
Oh.
We are back. Sorry about that, guys. I lost power. I'm running on solar. I thought about this before the stream. I was like, it would suck if I lost power for this final stream, and then it freaking happened. So I'm gonna wish that I inherited $1 billion.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
So maybe that'll happen later tonight.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're upstairs, in the Helios, waiting for you.
Why do I feel like I need to go talk to Admiral Akbar? Why do I feel like I'm in a lot of trouble here?
We made it nice and cozy.
Okay. Oh, look at you guys. Hey, I get the pink chair. Oh, this is great. Look at this. Aw, you guys exceeded my expectations here.
Oh, it was dark. I only added the stupid looking blue thing on the
What's with the helmets though? We're inside, man. You can take the helmets off. It's cool. There we go. Now, real people. Yay.
I honestly, I never really made a player character. Like, this is like default, so.
Jay, you're literally like some kind of a weasel marmot, and then like you're also this weird masked like Pokemon character. And what else? What other avatars do you have? Nobody knows what you look like, Jay. You're known for like 8 different, faces. It's fine.
Oh, well, yeah, I never actually did any, really. I mean, I was just like used one thing, and everybody thought that was kind of stupid, and it was. So then I used something else, but that was just like a freebie Steam thing that looked like a robot. I don't know. I've never been into making like avatar things or stuff. I don't know.
Right.
Probably because I was never doing that much online.
Right. Yeah, it's all good. Just stick with a robot thing. It's fine. Probably copyright infringement though, isn't it? Is it a default Steam? It's like a default Steam avatar.
Yeah, it was in the list. But pick your thing, and it was in their list.
Oh, gotcha. So what were we talking about before my power went out? Freaking power.
Oh, we were talking about like the meeting room.
And how we all need to sit down.
Oh,
yeah.
What were we talking about before that? We were talking about cargo. Oh yeah, we were talking about. So okay, so let's talk. So arid start. Let's say we do an arid start, right?
Right.
I think it's basically getting into the Janus, right? That's kind of what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna get into the Janus. How do you guys feel about that? You think I think 3 people can work fine in the Janus, right?
Probably, or it's cheap enough. I mean, we could get more than one Janus too. We could have Januses.
Multiple Januses.
Genocide.
Genocide. All right, yeah, we could do that. I mean, so I'm always looking for the what do you call it? Okay, so when we got into the Labrys, it was like a bunch of us in this small CV doing our thing, and it was vulnerable and everything. If we start all getting our own stuff right away, I don't know. I feel like that takes a little bit away from the struggle, I don't know. I mean, I think there's a place to have a couple Januses for sure, but I think I'm going to be probably utilizing an SV for the beginning of my gameplay.
Utilizing the SV. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm be doing the SV living here. But yeah, I think obviously that could fit inside the Janus as well as whatever you guys are gonna be. You're probably gonna spawn a Scarab.
Me, yeah, I might. I don't know I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. With it's the plan. Obviously, getting the resources is gonna be the first thing. Getting the Janus, and then it would be like trying to get Neo. You're gonna need a lot of neodymium to get thrusters and stuff put on that. But you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that right away. I mean, it's just a base for a while. So yeah.
So that's the benefit, though. I mean, then we can get into the smaller vessels and we can travel around and we can look for these things to build up the Janus and get it built up so we could leave.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting. So, I mean, obviously, when we start, we're gonna have to think about air right away. I mean, can't screw around on a planet with no oxygen.
No, absolutely. So we're definitely gonna have to be doing the stupid portable constructor thingy, getting all that out. But I think that'll be fine. We find an oasis, we get stuff going, we start getting oxygen rocking and rolling, food and whatnot for the first stream. As long as we can secure oxygen and food, I think we're on our way. And then obviously shotguns, pistols and stuff. I'm ready. I'm ready for that life again, man. That ground life. I'm ready for it, dude. That's exciting. I'm just getting excited talking about it.
The ground life is fun. I mean, the beginning part of the game I've always enjoyed a lot. I mean, I think just I don't mind like running through the fields and grabbing resources and building stuff and chilling. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I understand. No, it's starter planet. You got to be off within a week.
You do, yeah. So you got to be off within a week and everything. But I think we're fine.
Yeah,
totally doable. Especially if we're all rocking in something, and the Janus is so small and inexpensive. Like, yeah, I don't see. And the thing is, like, so this is the other beauty of your design is that we don't have to have large thrusters. We don't have to have advanced. We can whatever thrusters we find.
Oh, right.
We can strap on that bad boy. All we really need is maybe 2 thrusters on that thing, and as long as we can go up, we're out of the starter planet, right? Like, at the end of the day, that's it.
True.
Like, we don't have to... And I kind of like that idea. I like the idea of actually salvaging thrusters off of broken shit and throwing it on there. Like,
right.
That feels immersive to me. That's exciting. Like, so...
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously, you can handle the large CV thrusters, but yeah, you can put in, like, those medium ones, or you could probably put in those small ones, whatever, yeah. So... that's always that's cool. Then when they need some generators, have to get some turrets, warp drive, you name it. It's gonna need all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's cool. It's kind of like it's kind of built like a P module. Yeah. Just a half capacity P module. So it's got 4 storage and it still has like 5 constructors and never mind.
No, it's great though, and honestly, it is a candidate for like our individual modules. So I think that's another exciting aspect of the strategy that we're talking about is, if you had one module that was your module, what would it be? Would it be the P module? Would it be, or are we going to be designing new modules for us, customizing them and stuff to what we want?
I mean, but by all means, build a module if you want.
You know what I mean? No, that's exciting though, to think about that. Like, what do I need in a module that I could basically use as my life pod? If I got to go out on my own for a day, if I get left behind, if whatever. It's kind of exciting to think about. Like, how am I need a little bit of everything in one.
Right. Well, I mean, that's basically it. I mean, it's basically it's I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say it's kind of like what the Janus sort of does if you don't want to get into combat.
Right,
well, I keep on thinking about that too. If I was gonna pick one module, I'd probably pick that one because it does farming, it is production, and it's a miner. So it's like a drop ship with a hangar, and all that other stuff. So I mean, it does it. So it's like
it does a little bit of everything. You can keep your favorite SV or HV in there, and then that way it's like, hey, if Jay gets left behind one stream, he's got everything he needs.
Yeah,
we don't even have to think about it. He's got everything he needs, and you're responsible to make sure you maintain everything you need, and it just takes the guesswork out of it. It just takes the issue out of it. And, depending on what we do, I mean, I think the addition of the space station into our Let's Play is going to be great because there's always going to be like this central area that we have to work out of.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, we got really into the idea of the Helios and just moving around, but I think there was something missing in not having that home, I guess. You know, and we were living at that one place for a long time next to the Polaris trade station, but it is, yeah, I like the idea of that. And honestly, like, we could eventually we just have a bunch of cargo modules plugged in there, and that could just be like our overflow storage area. That could be where we
Right,
meet people and stuff like that. So
the way I'm kind of setting up the space station, and I didn't get a lot work, very much done this weekend at all. I was away most of the time. Something kind of came up and it was cool.
right.
But it's gonna have, like, I don't know exactly how much storage stock. It's gonna have a minimum of 6 320s. But I'm setting up like this an area of it where it's like plug-in storage. Like, you don't have to pay for it when you get it, and if you're not going to use all the storage, but it's got a lot of room. And I could probably, I don't know how many exactly. I'm guessing like 20 to 30 complete like areas where you are all set up to plug in your own cargo systems and put the controller there, and the block work around the sides will make it look all right, you know, when it's done. So, I mean, you could literally add in probably like another 20, 30 more storage into the station. So it could really hold a lot of stuff, plus all the big hangar and the and the CB repair stuff and that and the 4 Majora modules as well. So you can do 4 of those, 5 Helios modules, and 1 dropship module.
Nice. Yeah. No, so I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good for just all of us. I mean, you know, so what are you thinking for the actual Helios? You know, the Helios we used this time around was a 6-bay.
It was the Garraman one. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, so it was a 6-bay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't think we need the garden module. We don't need it. Whoa, we don't need it. I don't think we need it mobily, especially if you're gonna have a space station. We can have one there, but you know what I mean. Like, we went in there, killed it for a week, and like we never needed it again.
Well, I wanted to, but I never really had time. I mean, it was like I was just getting on most of the time just for the streams. So I mean, and it's usually like, well, it's go time. Well, what are we doing today? Well, here I'm gonna just screw around with this. No, we're gonna go kill Xerox. Come on.
Yeah. No, I know. I mean,
I do want to make a farm and feel productive.
No, but we could do that. So we do that at the space station. But what I'm saying is, so let's say we use the same Helios. I don't know if that's going to be what we do, but let's say we use the same Helios. 3 of those slots are for our personal modules. That leaves us 3 other slots. I assume we're going to want a couple of Plutuses, so that leaves us 1 slot.
Right.
You see where I'm going? Right. So, you know what I mean? We either need 12-bay Helios.
Oh, God.
or we just need to reassess, you know, kind of what we're doing. We need to maybe figure out, you know, because so if we all have our own modules, we might just need 1 cargo system for just immediate loot drop off. When we salvage stuff, we just throw it all in there, and then it gets, you know, whatever, dispersed based on who needs what or whatever. But yeah, I mean, what else, you know? Because for me, it's like, okay, let's say we get into a situation and, hey, we need a couple turrets. We're upgrading the Helios. We need a couple turrets. I think that it, you know, it's like, hey, I could cover that. Let me craft a couple turrets out of my module, or let me, you know, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we need a community P module on top of our own personal things.
Right. You know what I mean, literally. I mean, even if I had a Janus at that point in time, you know, it's like a P module, just not quite as much.
Yeah,
I'd be cool with that. I mean, it's like, you know, as long as you got bulk storage for like overflows somewhere else, you know. But yeah, you keep like a stack of like all your crafting ingredients, so you're just ready to go and you're ready to make whatever you want to make. It's
right. So the 6-bay might work fine. The 6-bay might work fine. We each have our own area for our own module. We have one cargo module and like 2 Plutuses.
Yeah, true.
Makes sense.
Well, we can also leave the modules at the space station too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, that is true. I mean, yeah, you can interchange modules with a space station.
Of course,
you can bring in,
as we need them. Yeah, totally. So then, I guess this goes to the next thing is combat. We're going. Initially, once we get out in space and once we get beyond the starter planet stuff, and we're starting to get into some, hey, we need to get quantums, we need to get drone processors and stuff. How are we going about that? What are we using to do that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess my most fierce combat ship right now, CV combat ship, at least for Reforged, is probably the Bahamut. So, I mean, that, if I didn't have anything new, that would probably be the ship I would want to get to.
Yeah, but that requires quantums.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I mean,
the first stuff. So I am working on my Copus, but it's not done yet. But that could fill in that role. I mean, of course, the bludgeon. There's nothing wrong with the bludgeon, but I do want to test out the new CV that I built or whatever. It's a starter CV that progresses into a mid game almost as much as the bludgeon. It's a little less. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It might be just as good as the bludgeon. It's got as many turrets eventually once you get them all on there.
Yeah.
And the strategy's about the same as far as the positioning of them and everything, but it has a hangar. It has so it's a starter CV. It's not just a combat CV. So it's kind of like a you progress into it once and you've seen it. You saw it on I think the last time we did a creative stream together.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's an option. We
I don't really have anything in that range besides the interfector. But that's an awkward ship to move around.
The which one?
The interfector. The interfector doesn't need any quantums, but it's obviously just stacking bazillions of cannon turrets, at least how it's equipped.
And it's expensive. I mean, it's a niche build. It takes Xeno. It's it's more of a niche thing. Like I'm more talking like kind of beginning into our space journey or whatever. That might be a hole in your catalog, man. You might want to look at building something like that, like a more starter mid-level combat. I mean, the Treb is good for that, I guess. Because you could start out with the Treb without needing quantums, right?
Right.
And that could take out some low level stuff and some basic drone combat just stock, right?
Yeah, it has some turrets stock with it. Just to me, it's like I don't know if I'd want a combat CV to be. I mean, that's like a full ship, with a farm area, with a big hangar and everything like that. I don't know if I want a non-dedicated combat ship, with like all the mixed function like the Trebuchet has. I was kind of thinking if you're going to do a combat CV meant to just do the role of going after nullifiers and getting all the quantum stuff, it would be better served if you'd focus on that, and not try to be like I'm going to dock all my stuff to it. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to have a farm.
Right, like a specific combat focus CV.
Yeah. So but maybe smaller, more nimble. A lot of gun placement points.
Yeah. No, it's an idea, dude. Maybe look at that. Yeah, it might be something to do. Because I mean, we got plenty of time, right? Like we got a little bit until season 3. It's not like it's right around the corner. So.
Yeah, I want to make sure I have the space station ready by then too. Yeah, I've been slow at the space station lately, man. I had like 3-4 days. I barely got anything done on it. And I gotta hit it.
Yeah.
It's bugging me. It's sitting there. It's like I got these ideas. I was thinking of ideas on how I'm gonna do the third floor storage area and where I'm gonna put the farm area and all this other stuff. And then it was just like, oh, I haven't had a chance yet to work on it.
Yeah. No, it's good. It looks amazing, dude. So far, like I'm excited, dude. I'm really excited for what you got cooking for our season 3, man.
Oh, good. That's cool. Yeah. It's kind of fun, each season has like different ships and stuff, though. I mean, whatever you can manage to build. So it's like season 1 was kind of for me at least, it was the Trebuchet. It was season 1. That was my big ship to get to, and season 2 was kind of like the Helios and Bahamut.
Yeah.
And all the other module stuff and that, and it's like season 3, and I keep on thinking like, what since season 3, I want it to be different than season 2. That's
Yeah.
but I love the module thing, but it's just like, do we want to like try to do the Helios again, or did we want to? I don't know. I keep on thinking on how it would work.
Well, so I mean, and I'm honestly I'm open for whatever when it comes to mid game, end game stuff, because I think it's interchangeable. I think we can have the Helios, but then there might be times where we don't need the Helios. We could just go out in one vessel and kind of rock stuff. And I think that's probably the way to go, is to not be married, because we're not going to be nomadic in that we're going to have the space station anyway. So we could do whatever the hell we want. So if we come out with something that serves as a big kind of CV that we can all go in, then we'll do that. And then days when we need to take out the Helios to do some big operation somewhere, we could do that. And you know what I mean? Like we don't have to be married to a specific strategy for the entire season. So
right.
Yeah, I'd love to see like a early to mid level combat CV from you that's maybe smaller than the Treb, but a little more focused on a specific strategy of combat and stuff based on what you've experienced. Because honestly, for you built the Treb at the very beginning of your combat experience in the server. So it was a lot of trial and error, right? And there was
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so now that you've gone through 2 seasons and you understand a lot more, how it all works, like I think you'd probably come up with something way cooler. That would probably be a lot more effective at combat.
Oh, right. Well, yeah. My only thing with the Trebuchet is, of course, I wanted it to be quicker. I mean, steering and everything like that. And even if you fully upgrade, put in all the thruster parts, it's still only it's not super fast. It would be nice to have something just really that can hit it. Just like. Maybe it's not armored as thick as a lot of things, but if the armor's in the right places, or the turrets are in the places that, I don't know, I have to work it out, but just try to make it more efficient and have, so it can maneuver good. I think that would be really fun. If you can dodge a lot of things that would normally hit you, you're gonna be doing a lot better.
Right. Donk, what do you think, man? Donk's quiet, man. What do you think, Donk?
Yeah. So I have the Anarchy, which is a CV for what you guys are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get overwhelmed, you can take on a lot of stuff with it. It's pretty good. So I'm pretty set on that. Beginning game, I would like to get into a module like the Apollo or something, and or the Janus is fine too, but something like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm all on board with all that stuff. But I like the idea that we have to salvage our thrusters and all that other stuff. I think that's just totally awesome. Instead of using, maybe we could do a in-game rule for us that we're allowed to spawn in the Janus, but we're not allowed to build the thrusters. So we have to go find the thrusters. We can't just find the restrooms, Ascosium, and all that stuff.
That's cool. I like that.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Nice challenge, yeah.
So, until we get off.
What about the other parts, though? I mean, warp drive and generators and all that stuff. You got to find.
Those are really hard to find.
Yeah.
So but thrusters you can't find. And so that's why I was thinking thrusters is a good idea, where that's our in game, where we're like, oh, well, we only found 3 smalls and a medium where we're going to put these things so we can actually fly and stop.
Right.
The stopping's fun.
Stopping's
Right.
That's
Yep.
important.
Yep.
So I think Donk, I think as far as I think you're gonna have a lot more fun probably too. I mean, I know you had fun doing the crafting and stuff, but at the same time I think you probably felt an obligation to it, and this way I think you're gonna be a little more relaxed and have a bit more fun just playing the game this season.
Oh yeah.
And again, thanks a lot, dude, for I mean we're giving out MVPs, dude. It goes to you, dude. I mean, you did a lot of work for the season, dude. So big shout out to Donk. Big hype for Donk in the chat, man. Killing it, season 2.
Well, thanks. Yeah, as I said, I had fun doing it. So, but now I'm blushing, so I'm going to put my helmet on, so you can't see me blushing.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Well, he put on his helmet, so I put on my helmet. I
saw that. I got scared. I thought something happened, dude. Like it's some Iron Man shit. I'm like, what am I not seeing here?
Jarvis, activate.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh, now I'm Iron Man.
Oh, nope, never mind. Wait, what's that? Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's yeah. So, all right. I think and I don't want to map out season 3 too much, but those are some.
Yeah, I mean, things are gonna probably get stupid at places. We know this.
Bits, man. Absolutely.
Yeah. But oh man.
So hold on. So let's talk real quick. How many things did we as a group build in season 2? For season 2? I'm not talking about finished because my list will be a lot shorter if we talk finished.
Oh well, okay. So I let's see what I built for season 2. Okay, so remember that starter base of the solar thing that got blown up?
Yeah.
Built that.
Yeah.
I had a little starter turret that was you were supposed to dump a few of those around it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the starter turret, and I guess what else was built? Well, the Helios.
The Helios, yeah, a little one, little thing. Yeah, Helios.
Yeah, the Helios, and then the 4 modules that I made for it. The Apollo. Well, no, I think there was only 3 at the time. So the Apollo, the the Plutus, and the P module, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those 3 modules, and then the Bahamut.
That's crazy. You're not done.
No, I'm probably not done. Oh yeah, the Phalanx tank.
Yeah. Keep going.
What else? I guess technically the Renegade, but not.
Uh-huh.
That was sort of like at the end. Oh gosh.
I think that's it. I'm probably missing something, but I think that's it. The Apollo was a big one too. The Plutos, the Plutos Mark II.
Yep.
I mean, that's insane, dude. When we talk about how many things you built in season 2, like that are on the workshop, like that's kind of the Helios was a movement. I mean, it still is, but you know what I mean? Like, that was a big freaking deal, dude. Like, everybody was just chaotically building shit for that Helios. Dude, it was kind of successful that way. I mean, honestly, there's a Helios module collection on the Steam Workshop, and I think it's exceeding like 50-some things in there now. Yeah.
I mean, and it's mostly by other people. I mean, I made like the Helios and the few modules, but the rest of it's the community.
Yeah, but see, that's the huge thing. It's like you built over 10 things for the season, but as a group and as a community and as a designer's challenge, even that month, we built like an insane amount of like modules and stuff, and it's pretty remarkable, dude. Because I remember the thing you showed me before the Helios that you were looking to build, the big box thing.
Oh right, yeah. I wasn't. Yeah.
And not to say that wouldn't have probably turned out cool in its own way, but you know what I mean. Like you shifted, and it just became this other thing, and it's exciting, dude. And we're now you got the space station that's gonna interlock with it and be a thing, and for a game that doesn't allow combining of logic and some things like Space Engineers does, like we really found a way to get around that a little bit, I think, as far as just interesting interlocking function of things.
Yeah.
Damn it! Who turned off the air?
I bet you we ran out of O2 on the ship. It just turned off. So there's actually a reason for the helmet on now.
You bastard.
I was wondering how long it was going to take. I was texting in your chat going, wonder if he's going to notice.
You bastard.
It does have air in it.
Oh, man, that's funny. But yeah, so I think, and that's you. So let me go over the things that I built but didn't finish. That's probably a bigger list. And I don't even remember most of them, right? So the Labris, I think, was the first main thing I built, right? The CV, which it's probably my favorite thing that I did in Season 2 was that Labris.
Okay.
The Bludgeon.
Bludgeon, yep. It's a lot of bludgeon use.
A lot of combat, definitely a lot of combat. Yep. The rotary mutt.
Yep.
Right, that thing. The little 4 drill thing you reminded me of, the little weird karambit looking CV miner.
Yeah.
We used that. That was the first CV miner, the first little one we used right before we got the Plutus in.
All right.
Like a bunch of weird little small things, right? Like, didn't I had a tank. There's like a K-bar down there that I didn't finish. There's the bombing there's the bomber SV.
Yep. There's that.
I didn't finish. There's the I don't remember. Is that it?
Well, let's see. Did you build that space repair bay, or did you already have
the whetstone rod? Yeah, that was a thing.
Yeah. Well, you also had a space station. Used for a while.
No, that was Season 1. That wasn't Season 2.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. I didn't finish counter 1, 2. Let me look downstairs. Hold on. Because I'm sure I'm missing something. There's got to be other things here. So that doesn't really count because I built that a long time ago and brought it in. But yeah, this is the tank that I haven't finished yet. Oh, but it looks like Jay's finishing it. A lot of texture on this. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's it. Yeah, the Labris, the Mutt, the Bludgeon. Yeah. And I mean, these are all prototypes. They're all, well, the Bludgeon's not. The Bludgeon and the Labris and the Mutt actually are not, but most of them are the Mando ship. And did you build an SV? Yeah, so I built the Bomber SV, which is this guy here. This still isn't done yet. Almost done, but not quite done. And then aren't I building another SV? Oh, the prefab, yeah, the prefab SV. And then so now I don't know if you've probably not because you've been gone, but I started a new CV.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Oh, really?
It's a modular SV or SV, a CV.
Modular CV.
And it's going to be the biggest CV I've ever built.
You're going to finish it, right?
I'm excited about it. Yeah, so I'm excited about it.
I just want you to finish it. I mean, you gotta finish that stuff, man.
Nonsense, dude. We've got plenty of coffee.
Yeah, no, I am genuinely excited about this build. I can't really bring it in just because, well, I guess technically I could bring it in. Might as well, right? Like they could just delete it. Yeah, let me show you at least.
All right, here, let me get out of the room upstairs here.
So you remember the pickaxe, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Pickaxe. I got some old screenshots of the pickaxe, like in action, like flying around planets and stuff. It's pretty
nice.
looks pretty sweet, man.
Nice. So this
All
is
right.
basically a kind of a bigger concept of the same thing, but it's modular. So instead of the cargo systems being integrated into the build, they're separate from the build.
Oh wow. Okay.
So here, let me spawn in one of the modules. I mean,
Oh.
these are all still major work in progress, right?
Right. No, this is looking really cool.
I didn't spawn in. Why aren't these spawning in?
Orion MK2. I know what this is based on.
Yeah.
Man, I am freezing now. Hold on.
It's because I spawned stuff in, I think.
Yeah, I probably went into God mode for now. Oh wow.
Yeah, so let me get fuel in here.
Wow. Dude, this looks really spacey. I love it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. So it's gonna be like a cylindrical. The whole thing's gonna be cylindrical. I'm not really gonna deviate from that too much. But basically, this thing holds these. So these are cargo modules. There are 18 cargo systems in one of these.
Okay.
And the overall look gives it that Orion look, right? Yeah, I mean, the Orion from Star Citizen with the
yep.
And the center part there is going to be a hangar. I'm only gonna spawn one of these, but you'll get the idea of how it'll look once there's like 12 of them or whatever. What is it, Don? Oh, 8 of them, right?
8.
Yeah, 8 of them.
Oh yeah, so you dock it on all 4 directions like that. That is a good use of space. I mean, that way, it really is.
Yeah. So basically, they'll all go in like that. It'll be this nice cross
kind
of thing, and it looks really cool when you see them all like there. Like it looks really spacey.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, that is sweet. I'm digging it, man. That's
and then it'll have a front and back with all the thrusters and all that other action and stuff. But the center part is gonna be like a hangar, but it's also gonna be like the production bay and stuff. And it's got 4 of its own cargo systems in there for actual like processing of deconstructors and so when you come in, like you can bring in and you can process through the CV itself, and then you can export after to cargo if you want or whatever.
Oh yeah. No,
what about that one ship?
Yeah, so then when I was done with the stream, so this is what's hilarious about me and my build series. I never build cool shit live. It's always after the stream. So after the stream, I was like I really want to build this thing. So I start getting into it, and I end up building an entire auger. So I'm gonna go ahead and premiere the prototype of the Auger Mark C.
Mark C. Ooh. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, so this is the Auger capital vessel miner.
Oh, that is very cool looking. I'm digging, dude. You're embracing curves and stuff.
Ah.
Yeah, and look at some of these blocks in here, man.
Yeah, embracing the curves, man.
Yeah.
And this is all thanks to Donk, because we were conversating and I lost track of everything and I was just building. Like when I get in that zone, I'm like talking and just like blah blah blah. That's like, oh wait, I'm building shit. What's going on here?
Well, that is a weird thing with me too. Yeah. Well, when I like do like a regular video and I try to do build videos, I'm like all trying to narrate it and this and that, and it's like I feel like I don't know. I have an easier time building when I'm just behind it and nothing's going on. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. It freak you out a little bit.
No, for sure. So it's funny too because so we were talking and then I was showing him this in Discord and I'm like, it doesn't have a warp drive and stuff, and he's like, it doesn't need a warp drive. And I'm like, yeah, but it needs a warp drive. He's like, yeah, you're right. I tried to put a warp drive in that all thing that you made. And I'm like, all right, let's get a warp drive in here. He's like, you can't put a warp drive in there. I totally put a warp drive in there.
Yeah.
This bad boy's got a warp drive, man.
It is very, it's very, very cool looking. Of course, someone's always got to point out just a couple things, but
go ahead. Let me know.
But I also do not want you to change it because it would suck. like the turrets here. Obviously, like this turret, it technically couldn't shoot forward because of the blocks. Well,
They
no,
fixed
it could
that.
shoot straight forward, but
No,
yeah,
they
it's
fixed
just.
that. It
Oh,
doesn't. Yeah, the hitbox doesn't block it anymore. They fixed that like a patch or two ago, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, test it, but yeah, I think that's the case. It used to be that way, but yeah, no, I think they fixed that. So
Yeah, that really sucked because you couldn't do all the detail and stuff around turret positions like that, and yeah, if that's fixed, that is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's fixed now. Yeah, I'm about 80% sure that that's fixed, and I'll test that. But yeah, I can't access this now. Okay. But yeah. So what else? Anything else? Anything else you see that's?
No, man.
Okay,
Dude, I really love it. I really love it. I mean, yeah, some of the block choices over here with the thin walls and the stuff along the top, dude. It looks nice. Shape's good.
Yeah,
I like I like where you use the curves and how you use the curves. That's cool.
Thanks, and man. I love the interior, how it's super simple, but
I haven't even looked at that yet.
Oh, you gotta look in the interior. It's simple, but it's right for the ship, you know.
Yeah, so it's got a tier 0 shield. It's got 2 small constructors, O2 and med. It's got
nice.
2 320k cargo systems in it. So it's enough cargo, I think, to do even, if you're gonna warp out. I mean,
right? Yeah,
it's a lot. That's a lot of ore, right? Like if you're going out mining, like I'll mine for an hour or so, and yeah, I'll fill up like 2, but I'm not filling up much more than that,
Right.
Coming back, so it is oxygenated. So I did get the cabin. That frustrated me last night. I think that's when I left, Donk. Right? I was like, all right, I'm leaving, and then I came back and kept messing with it late at night, and I finally got it to where the O2's in there. It was weird. So I'm realizing that some blocks, you know how sometimes you have like a half block or something. Some of the extension blocks are not airtight.
You're right. Yeah, there's some wackiness with airtight stuff.
Yeah. So the one thing that I am struggling on is the long range radar, which I'm thinking you would just put it where this turret is, if you want long range radar. So I don't know. I'm still struggling a little bit with that. Or you could put it underneath. I think underneath it would look cooler than where this turret is.
Yeah. So, this turret here, I would think. Well, obviously it can shoot downward, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you need
the one in the back.
The one in the back, right? But then it looked kind of weird in the back with that radar. I don't know. I'll keep messing with it, but.
So I was looking at it, and so this is very similar to the Plutus M1 of your take on it.
Yeah. Size wise and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the same 12 drills and same storage, same constructors.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. No, it was about right. Everything worked good on that.
Yeah. So it's one improved CPU block. So it's not too high in CPU. I think if I took out the warp drive initially, and if I took out the thing, I'd probably get it under that, but.
Well, a question though, when you're mining, and especially if you get weight in it, right? I was looking at the rear thrusters, and is that it? I don't know. I'm just curious if it's gonna. It looks like it would strafe really good, but I'm not sure if it's gonna move.
Yeah, I had more. I had 6 thrusters in the back, and I took out 2 of them to put that turret. So I might take out that turret again and put the thrusters back, or I agree. It probably does need a little bit more forward thrust. And I've got plenty of CPU, so I mean I've still got like 100,000 CPU I could play with.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 100,000 CPU. Heck.
Yep.
I guess it would be basically go out mining with it and see how nice and if it maneuvers around the asteroid really lickety split nice.
Yeah, well, and then I've got two. I haven't power tested it yet either, so that's also another thing. Like,
yeah.
Seeing it goes over, so I'm gonna need more generators. I already see that. I'm at 150%. Damn
Yeah.
it! So see,
That's-
I'm very early in the build phase of it, so we'll have to add at least another generator, and
Hold
we're
on a
gonna
second.
fit it all, guys.
I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think. It's so close to specs on the Plutus M1. I could probably tell you how many generators you'll need.
Oh, nice.
Um. Got way too much stuff in the list here, but so yeah. So this one, I guess I did run bigger thrusters on the. I used the large, but yeah, this one. What does it have for gens?
These are the large. I have large. Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay, so I needed 5 of the generators.
Oh, 5 of the large ones. Wow.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, but
well,
you got bigger thrust though. You've got the big thrust. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, on the side there. I didn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You actually got more strafing thrust than this one does by 1 thruster per side. But yeah, I've got a lot of reverse and forward thrust on this one.
Yeah.
I think it was same lift thrust. It looks like. So
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fit 2 more generators in here. It's gonna be interesting.
yeah, that was a thing with this. I was trying to make a miner that was thinner and sleeker,
Yeah.
but I wanted the warp drive, and I wanted and I wanted the full size shield. And it was just like I couldn't fit it. I needed more room, so I had to make it like taller. It's just.
So.
But yeah.
The whole point of this thing is that it will fit as a modular slot.
Oh,
right?
Oh yes, that is cool.
Yeah.
That
so
is cool.
In the middle here, there'll be 3 slots for bigger modules, which I'll be doing. Like, so I don't know if I'll do like a production module or something like that, but this will be one of them. It'll probably be like a salvage, and it fits like right here. And you'll be able to fit, and then one of them will be like a hanger. But then, like on the bottom and the top, will be these module slots for like miners and stuff. So.
Oh, very cool.
I'll probably do like a salvage version of this, and
Oh, nice.
But yeah, so damn it, I know what I'm doing tonight.
Yeah, dude. No, man. Both things look really awesome.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
I mean, really cool. That's I dig the shaping on that miner too. I love how thin and nice and sleek it looks.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. I think I don't know. I'll see if I gotta fit so a little bit more thrust, and then the generators. I don't want to get rid of the warp drive. I think the warp drive is because it's one thing. It's one thing to like leave a whole star system. Maybe you're not doing that in a smaller thing, but you might go through the system. You might want to go to like all the planets in one system. And boy, it sucks to have to take your whole entourage to every system, undock, mine, dock again.
Oh, right.
It'd be cool to just be at the sun and then just go off in your miner and handle the whole system in one blow, right? Like that's the
right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Most of the time with the miners, I would just like, if the miner was chilling out, I would like take either one of those and just warp to some other system, see what's there, and start mining, and then just come back. It's for cost effectiveness. At least in the local area of where your base or your place is, it's a nice thing to be able to do. At least, I mean, of course, you could take a CB there and undock and do all that. But yeah, if you're like, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go out and we need some cobalt, we need some blah blah blah. Okay, let me go see what I can find. Jump in a miner, bam, gone.
Right. I think I'm gonna put these generators right here. I mean, I like the pipes though. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the pipes. But if I
Oh, the pipes. The pipes are cool. I like that too.
But if I got rid of the pipes and I moved those 3 cargo extenders out here, and then put the generator behind that might work. But that's kind of vulnerable too. I don't know. I'll figure something out.
So inside. So see, protect a tank generators. Yeah.
It was hard getting 2 cargo systems in here with all this stuff. Like it was a task.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
And none of them are really exposed either. It's not like this is made out of container extensions.
Right,
This
right.
is, there shouldn't be any vulnerable spots here for it's all hardened steel.
Yep, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
No.
I'll figure it out. If I have to, I don't really want to make it bigger or anything, but I can. It's a module, so I mean, the only way I could do it would be to go up, and I don't really want it to go up anymore.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I like that profile it's got. It looks really nice now. Yeah, there's no way you'd want to try to put one of those big generators.
No.
I fixed it for you.
Just cost.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I couldn't do that. I don't know. There's room. So if I remove this turret and I just came out one more block and made it look a little different, I could probably get 2 or 3 more in the back there or something. I'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no, I'm digging that. Yeah, it's cool that Orion. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. We'll see. I am excited, dude. I think it'll be it's gonna be a massive project, man. But
so how are your docking connections working when you're that's something?
Well, I haven't really gotten there yet. So right now I'm just aiming at the center of the shutter doors. But eventually, yeah, I'm gonna have some kind of a queue there. And I'm not really done with the module either, like the cargo module itself. So I got to figure out exactly where that cockpit's gonna go. That makes the most sense. I still got to make it look good, and it's just pretty basic right now.
Yeah,
I am happy with the profile of it. The big thing for me was proportion, because originally it was a lot longer, and it just looked really weird. Like it just stuck out too far, and so I like the grouping of this. I like the way it looks, especially when you have like 4 of them in a cross. Like it looks
right. Yeah.
It looks right. Yeah, it looks right.
Yep. No, that is cool. On how it docks. Now, one thing I noticed, even as good as you are at docking, that one thing you could do is if it fits, and I bet you it will on these 45s. I know it will on these 45s. Maybe not these indented ones over here, but if you recess that landing gear in the ship by 1 more block, so it actually came out to be flush with this block row and not come down past the block, it might line up so it's not crooked like at the one direction.
I tried actually. Originally I had it in set 1, and for some reason it wouldn't dock, and I think it was because of these other blocks for some reason.
It could be.
I was right up on it and it just would not dock, and I'm like, what the hell? So I had to bring it out one, and then it docked just fine. So
Interesting. Yeah. It probably is those side blocks. I like those side blocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, it probably is those.
Well, you know what sucked? What the biggest disappointment when I built this was, so you notice the these parts of the ship are at a 45-degree angle, right, with the docking. Yep. So my hope was the center one, I was gonna turn it 45 degrees and make it straight so that I could have like the X's like in this cool like pattern.
Right.
You can't turn anything 45 degrees in the symmetry menu. Like you can't. So
no, you can't do it there. I mean, I mean, you could build another structure.
But you can't. It wouldn't look the same though. So like these cylinders and stuff I have at the top, I can't do those at a 45. So the whole illusion wouldn't work. And I even did like these 45-degree blocks. I can't even do that, at 45 degrees different. So it just looked totally different. It didn't work. So that's when we fell upon the center being a hangar concept.
Yep. Well,
and storage.
So it's fine. I mean, the function's there. It makes sense. People are going to want to dock smaller vessels, and then the idea of having the miner and everything kind of came about from there. So it worked out. I mean, it was one of those mistakes that spawned something new, right? So
no, it's still that looks really cool. I mean, I don't know how accurate you could build this structure. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I know what you mean. Never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I was thinking about that turning like the part you wanted to turn and building it at that angle, and would be I don't know.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't work. There's no blocks for that. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll make it work. But yeah, I'm excited, man.
Yeah, no, I especially like the you're like angled docking too. That's cool. That's like cutting edge tech, man.
So we were talking about gravity too, because we're like, wouldn't it be cool if you could toggle the gravity fields on gravity generators? Then each module could have its own gravity field. But yeah, it's not really possible.
What about with motion sensors? Did we talk about that?
We did. We talked about motion sensors. So that might be the way to go. Somebody had said that in the chat. Like, why don't you just set the module to have a gravity generator on a signal? And then once you get into the module, the gravity will change. So that's a way to go. That might be cool. And then it wouldn't be hard because, it'd just basically be already set in the module. So when you spawn it, it's already there. Like, the user doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah.
And then when you go to climb into it, boom.
Gary brought up a really important point, though. If anyone else is in the ship, all of a sudden you're going to be sucked into the corner.
Oh, that could happen too. Yeah, then you get the gravity overlaying over the rest of the area because you can't set a radius on the gravity generator, which would be a really cool option if you could, though. If you could set the range of a gravity generator like you set sensor range with the same mechanics practically, except for like a full box. Don't miss one of the 6 angles or sides.
Right.
What if you did it by levers?
Well, okay, let me make sure that I'm talking about the same thing you guys are talking about. So this is the main CV, and this will have its own gravity field, right? But once you walk into here, however we end up doing that, right? Once a motion is tripped in this first block, the gravity will change, and then boom, I'll be upright walking through here.
Well, it depends if it's how it plays with the main CV. You see, that's the thing because both if the main, and sometimes it's kind of a little unpredictable on which gravity is going to have take over.
Right. Well, there you go, and that's my point, Garriman. I don't honestly care about the gravity because honestly, I'm not going to be walking through these cargo modules ever. Like that's not really how I play. I'm not going to be sitting here like Susie Homemaker going through each box, and that's not going to be me. Like I'm not doing that. So the only ones I would be probably messing with would be these ones in the middle, and these are going to be upright, so I wouldn't have an issue. It would maintain the same gravity as the main ship. So I think that problem's probably solved already. Not too worried about it. Now, originally, I was trying to get these to be the same size as the Helios so that Helios modules could fit in here. But now they're actually 2 less wide than the Helios module. And I also saw, when I put multiple modules on this thing, it looked kind of weird because they were just different looking, and it didn't really, it didn't really make too much sense. So that was the original plan, was to adopt the Helios module system, but it was too spread out. It didn't look as the idea is that this looks like one ship. It doesn't look like modules. So when you have them all docked, it looks like one big CV, right?
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, yeah, you could probably pull it off, but the Helios modules, I think, are just they're bigger. If the main ship itself was scaled up a size, you know what I mean, then it probably wouldn't look so weird with the Helios modules.
Right.
But it just, I think, for its size right now, that'd probably look a little extensive, sticking out.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm working on. That's what I'm excited about right now.
Oh, that is really cool. I can show you where that space station is. If you want to see it. It is further than you've seen it before, but not too much past where the video that I did on it. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh my God, did I save it?
Go get it, Jay. Go get it.
Oh, 1 second. Space Station 4. I think this is close enough. This is close enough. Oh, it didn't spawn.
Yeah, it did that to me. You gotta try again. I don't know. There might be some weird field where you can't spawn.
No, they were saying that's just a spawning bug that we're going through right now.
Oh, it's a bug, Jay.
Oh, I tried to spawn it again. Didn't work second time either.
Yeah, move somewhere. Like move somewhere else and try it.
All right. Call it this way. Nope. Third time. Here. Nope. Guess I don't spawn it.
Try again.
Could be because we're in the Anvil area and they're reaching the spawn limit.
Oh, I don't know.
Really? Is that
It didn't say anything. It just didn't do it.
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
messed me
error.
up a few times, and then I was able to do it. So I think it's a bug.
Hmm. Here, let me go further this way then. No. Said create a new base, but then yeah, it doesn't show up. I don't know, it allowed me to spawn the Plutus. Can we
Are you too close to the other base here, the other space station?
Nah, well I'll go out a ways this way. Almost out of sight. No, didn't work. It's acting like there's nothing wrong. Like it says it spawned the
Yeah.
base,
Yeah,
but
it
it's
did
just
that
not
to me
there.
too.
Oh.
What?
No, I don't know what else to do. I could well, hold on here. I'll dump out of here a second, and let me I'll send you a blueprint and see if you can spawn it. But I'm gonna grab the updated version real quick here too.
Oh man, that's stressful, dude. I gotta for 2 more generators. That's a lot of generators.
The mining takes up a lot
Yeah.
of generators, and then if you're running a shield and then flying around full thrust at the same time,
Yeah.
yeah, it needs a lot of power. They just do.
Vermilion, less power. Less power better. Less power, laser drills better. Fix it, please. Hot fix. Hot fix now. You hot fix now, please.
Oh, that screws me up so bad.
And
I
and also salvage drill on CV, please. Yay. Would that be cool to have those SV salvage drills on a CV on a Plutus?
Oh, that would be very cool.
Anything to make salvaging bearable.
Okay, so I got you the blueprint.
Got it. So now my power is back, right? So this is the struggle, right? My power is back, but I would have to end the stream and start it again and replug everything in so that I could get a fan. So,
Jeez.
so it's like, I can't just, I need a fan. Damn fan. All right.
Oh, so how often do you lose power over there? I mean,
It's like a lot. It's so the entire island runs on big generators, right? So yeah, when they're doing anything, they might be fixing lines, they might be, they might just like something be wrong with the generators, like the power will just go out spontaneously, and it's like it sucks, dude. Brutal.
So, well, you said you had some solar, right? And
Yeah,
your
so
batteries and all that.
I have a solar bank system and everything, and the thing I don't have, well, so I have a manual transfer switch, but I haven't hooked it up yet, because I haven't moved the battery system outside and all that. I want to build something for it so that it's outside, but even that wouldn't really fix anything. It would just prevent me having to plug stuff in and all that. But basically, like when the power went out, I had to unplug my computer and monitors and everything from my backup battery, and I had to, I have this long extension cord that comes out from the living room that's hooked up to the bank, so I plug it into the inverter, turn it on. It's like a 1500 watt inverter, and I plug in this surge, this little surge strip into it, and then I plug my computers into that, and and turn it on. So yeah, getting like an automatic transfer, so all that would be nice, but I'm not really there yet. Now there is something that Neil was showing me, like there's a cool inverter that has like a you can basically have it plugged in, and then when power goes out, it'll automatically transfer to the battery side. So the inverter has like an internal transfer switch.
Okay.
Would be cool. That'd be a cool UPS long enough to run it. Yeah, it probably would if I plugged it. That's true. It probably would, but the backup that I have has 4 plugs for the battery side, and all 4 of those plugs are used by the monitors, the computer, and else. That's not permitting me to plug the fan into that side of it. So.
Wow.
But yeah, so eventually I'll get there. But for now, it just sucks. It's like I have to, and then the internet is also not on a backup battery. So as soon as I lost power, the internet went out anyway. So the stream died no matter what. So,
all right.
And it's because the fiber goes into the living room first, not into here. So the actual modem has to be out there. So I don't know. I need to fix some things. I need to take some time and redesign kind of my system here so I can not have that issue where the stream dies.
Gotcha. So I've been trying to get back in, but it kind of like died, so I closed and turned him down. I'm gonna try to get back in again.
Okay. Yeah, I'm loading structures here.
Oh, you are? Yeah, I was too. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. The first time I got in, it like buzzed through it. I was in within, I don't know, 30 seconds, I think. And then this time I just hung at loading structures. Then it went, get in.
Yeah, it's just stuck at 88% right now.
Yeah. I had the exact same number.
Oh, great. All right, let me exit. As soon as I killed the I loaded in as soon as I ended the task. Like, that's annoying.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. I'll give it more time then. Maybe I just freaked.
Yeah, like as soon as I
Oh no! Structures. Okay, so yeah, well, I was climbing fast on structures, and I got to 86, I think.
Oh, so okay.
88.
Before I forget, probably the most important thing to talk about in season 2, and this is gonna be the chat. We're gonna take a little poll here. Donk, get your pen and pad ready there. What was the best soundboard of JRandall this season?
Oh, jeez.
Well, I guess there's 3 to choose from, right? Well, actually, no, there's 2. All right, there's only 2, but they're really good.
They're all bad.
Is it the radar or is it the yo no no? It's got to be the yo no no, right? Like that's the best one. That one's awesome. And then there's the box. We got to get some new ones though. We're gonna get some new ones here for season 3. We'll keep those, but we're gonna add to it. Yeah, I think the O no is the good. The radar is good though.
Oh, radar! Yeah. It's got radar.
Yeah.
But here's the question: which one was better, the
radar,
radar or the oh no or the what's in the box?
The what's in the box? But don't forget about the pew pew one.
It's like boo boo
Yeah, I
boo
can't
dead.
forget about that one.
Boo boo dead.
What box?
The box, straight at the freaking box. What's in the box?
people
Not
in your
that box,
soundboards.
the green box you just went through. Nobody. Oh.
So we got 2 for box and 2 for
This
pew
one right here
pews.
with the small
What's
CPU.
in
for
the
pew pews.
box? The box
Oh.
is good because you got Obsidian's voice. It's good.
Oh, and you're just absolutely losing your mind. Oh,
That
it's
was
just
legit too. That was legit. Like yeah.
Oh, we all know it was legit.
Oh man, that's funny.
Here, tell you what, I will be right back while it's loading. I won't stop it this time.
All right, cool.
I think it's pew pew. I see a lot of that.
Really? They like the pew pew dead one?
They do. Yeah.
It's like boo 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 dead. Boo boo dead.
Oh.
There's actually quite a bit of radar love in there too.
Yeah. That what was that clip that I watched it like the Alexa clip. That was hilarious yesterday. Oh my god.
Shut up, Alexa.
Oh my
Playing.
god. That was hilarious. And then she's like, "There's no song. Shut the hell up." I was like,
That's
"What?" Oh my god. Wow. I need to clip that. Make that a soundbite. That's funny.
someone clipped it, so yeah.
Yeah,
But
I saw
that
the
was-
clip,
That was
yeah.
great.
No, I watched the clip at least like 20 times.
Oh, yeah,
dude.
you-
I was just cracking that up. Oh man. You know, that'd be cool. I mean, is there a way to play clips? I need to figure that out. That'd be cool to play clips like in a little screen on the stream. Sure, I could figure that out.
I'm sure there has to be a way.
Oh, uh-oh. So Jay spawned in and he's dying of hypothermia.
Go set him on fire.
I can hear him die. Yeah, I should, right? Where is he?
I have no idea.
Faintly heard him over here by the Plutus, but the end of the I hate the map, dude. I wish you could like go into the map way more. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
zoom
yeah.
in. Who's invisibly texturing the auger?
What? Nobody.
Do I have? Yeah, no. I got. Is that you?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Over
didn't.
here.
Wow, I didn't think you were that good at texturing. Look at you.
I can when I'm actually not being a jerk.
I thought
so.
it was like an admin or something, like ghosted, because I don't see you. So I was like, oh wow, there's like an admin here, like
Well, you didn't actually make this public, so I had to.
Phantom Randall. Oh, good. GMIV, gotcha. Yeah. Man, that hurts, dude. I know what I'm doing tonight. Oh,
Oh,
Jay
I
died.
died.
Jay died. There
I
he is.
died. I just got back.
I know you died of
Lots of
Perfect
blood.
hypothermic.
timing.
Lots of blood.
No, you were hypothermic.
Oh.
Yeah, you were hypothermic. All right, so I guess this is kind of a good time to. I think we should do like an EDC dump. What do you guys think?
What?
What?
You don't know what an EDC dump is?
No.
No.
Okay, so
Oh.
EDC stands for everyday carry, and it's yeah. So anyway, it's a YouTube thing. Like look it up on YouTube. But you know, it's like what basically I want to see what's in your guys' inventory right now, and then let's just kind of see what we got here. But we're gonna put them all in a box, so we got to get 3 boxes here. We'll put some boxes on the Helios. Hold on.
Believe it or not, I died, and now I'm back at the loading screen at 88%.
Oh, yeah, give it a minute.
That's terrible.
Why is it doing all this?
What color defines you, Donk?
Red, probably.
Alright.
Oh, you moved my box.
Wait, what? Why?
I've been dropping stuff into that box.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make yours red. Fine, I'll be over here.
All right.
I was like, why is there stuff in this box? What the fuck? That's weird. So yeah, your whole belt, everything. Put it all in the box.
I don't know if I'm getting back in. It's like I'm just joining the server again.
What box?
The box! Straight at the
I'm not getting
freaking
in.
box! What's in the box? Not that box! The green box you just went through. Nobody... Oh!
This one right here with the small
What's
CPU
in the
extender?
box? You
Never
in, Jay?
asked me. No.
Oh, wait.
Never asked me where to spawn or anything. It didn't do any of that. It just said you died, and then it kicked back into the loading screen of the game, and then it stuck.
What do we got in here? We got Chudster, we got Lost Dune, Nolacron, and
There it goes.
Abimidid. Ebamidish. I think I said that right. Probably didn't say that right. It's alright. I tried. I'm always gonna try, guys. You get it, Jay?
Yeah, I got in now.
Alright, well, let's start with Donk. See what's in Donk's EDC here. For some reason, Donk has 162 magnesium powder.
You never know when you're gonna need that.
Great for starting a fire.
You sniffing
Yeah.
mag powder? Like, what are you doing, bro?
No, I'm starting random fires.
Okay. We got 3 biofuel. We got some antitoxic ointment. We got plenty of meds here. We got some fuel cells, frag grenades, a chainsaw, some explosive charges, an oxygen booster, 27 rations. We've got laser, shotgun shells, 15, and multi-charges, more meds, some water for when he gets set on fire. He's got a grenade launcher, you got an ion blaster, an anti-tank rifle, a Gauss shotgun, and a advanced multi-tool. So what was your go-to weapon? Your primary?
Probably the M77 or the ion, or M77 or the shotgun.
You like that Gauss shotgun?
Well,
Yeah.
where are you?
We're on the fan tail of the Helios.
The fan tail.
That's
of
the backside.
Sorry, the back of the Helios on the port rear side top.
Oh, like outside
Right
of the
by
ship.
right by the.
Oh.
I think this is my bludgeoned. And then I have my coloring tool, but it's still on me. So
Your box is pink, Jay. You just put your stuff in there. Your whole belt
Whoa.
and everything.
Oh, pink box.
You find
So
us?
you're no. So you're
Really?
like,
Go on
you're like-
top of the Helios where all the bludgeons are, right?
yeah.
And you should see on the left back side of the Helios, you should see 3 boxes.
Near the Bahamut?
No, that would be the front of the ship.
No. Bahamut's on the back of the ship.
Oh, fair enough. Front right of the ship. Sorry.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, no, sorry, my fault.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It looks like a sled. Oh, there's the boxes.
Yeah, sorry, my fault. All right, so let's look at mine then here. I've got the M77 Advanced Multi-Tool. I do have charges. I have a medical injector because I care about you guys. Rifle round, drill charges, shotgun, laser, multi-charge. I got some guided missiles. I've got one ethanol canister. Night vision, grenade launcher, grenades. I have 36,092 in money. This doesn't count because I spawned that in as an admin. I've got 49 purified water. I've got 10 nav data. I never turn those in. I got 3 health packs. I have 1 personal shield generator. It encases the user in a nearly impenetrable force field, protecting them for 30 seconds. I've got I got an emergency life support, which cures you from like everything. Makes you amazing again. 38 rations. I've got 68 Hidden Valley lattes. Which that's all thanks to Jen.
That's disgusting.
I've still been rocking that for like freaking ever, right? I got Oh, shout out to that. Remember that when I drank I put
Yeah, that's all I could think when you said Hidden Valley lattes.
Yeah,
I went, I
that was a thing. Texture
To
tool.
be hon-
Go ahead.
Oh, to be honest, I have no idea where my actual gear was. I unequipped everything to go to the planet, and I never got it back, and now I don't know where I put it. So, these are things I acquired, like a color tool and stuff, but I don't have. I have.
Which that's kind of what we expected.
Yeah. Are we surprised? No.
I have a flame. I have a flamethrower without any ammo because I used it all on you.
Oh man. Elite combat. I've got a advanced guided rocket launcher, energy pulse rifle. I have an incendiary minigun, advanced flamethrower, and I have a light ion blaster. And I'm probably a shoddy guy mainly too. I did like the launchers. The incendiary was good, and honestly, like the ion blaster is pretty good too. Actually, I enjoyed that gun as well. Let's see what Jay has. So Jay's got 50 progenitor fragments for some reason. What the fuck?
I got those from the challenge thing.
Oh, and he's got a passenger seat. Some O2 canisters. What the fuck? All right, Jay. I don't know what to say to you, man.
Well, I got it. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I have on me?
That's
though?
for Annie.
I got some water.
There you go.
Oh, doesn't stop the dermal burn, but that's all right. I'll just die again. That only takes like 5 minutes to load. No, I'm trying to figure out where all my stuff went. I think I found it. Yeah, I had it on the Renegade. So, all right.
I healed you there. You shouldn't have dermal burn anymore.
Yep, it's gone. Thank you. So, yeah, I actually had some stuff. I was getting kind of low on some things, but well, I got more than I can carry. There. So now I got my heavy assault rifle, the M77, and the assault shotgun.
Look in the box.
All right, hold on. I'm still putting stuff in there. There we go. All right, stuff in the box.
All right, so assault shotgun, advanced multi-tool, flamethrower, anti-tank rifle. Oh, dude, you got augmented light armor. Look at you.
I got that from the challenge, and I haven't put it on yet.
Dark matter container.
Again from the challenge.
Nice.
Yep.
Heavy assault shotgun, some ammo. All right. I think making sure JRandall is equipped is like half of the challenge in this Let's Play. Like, hey, let's go do this. Oh, I don't really have anything. It's like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I got this pistol and no ammo, and I don't have any food, and I'm gonna go mine, and so I could make some stuff. It's like, Jay, there's like a million things in the box. Like, help yourself. Oh, okay. It's like 30 minutes later. All right.
Dude, well, there's a million things in you say a box. It's more like there's a million things in 500 different boxes. Find something somewhere.
Oh man, it's like
a whole bunch of different CVs, and can't forget that part.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's what I'm hoping to relieve. Like, we definitely got to do a better job season 3. Like it's overwhelming. So let me do that real quick. Let me look through. We're gonna look through the Helios.
Did you get that space station thing then too?
Oh yeah, I'll do that. Let me do that after. I'll do that after.
All right.
So we're just gonna quickly look through some stuff here. So, oh, this looks like where I dumped my stuff in the bridge fridge here. I've got the same stuff, light armor and stuff.
Yep.
Just random stuff here. I mean, but I did come and organize. Like, I think everything should be in mainly the God, there's a lot of shit. Module ingots, yeah. So we've got, I went back and I kind of cleaned a lot of this up. Drone parts. We got a ton of elite guns and shit. Like, we've got we're low on everything though. Like, we don't really have any ore or anything anymore. Good loot. We've got a Xerox heavy shotgun. We got some weird gamma pulse lasers. We never used any of that stuff.
Welcome to
Yeah.
XBC.
Now, honestly, most of the time I ended up using the M77 and then the assault rifle. Once in a while, the shotgun for like bunch of those things that charge you.
Get there with that 17-month resub. Thank you, sir. Never understood what disruptor charges were for. All this advanced construction stuff, we never used any of that. Flawed data chips, no idea what that is. We do have some upgrade kits we didn't quite use. A bunch of, I mean, it's just a lot. And I think probably what we should do is we should be selling all this stuff. We should be keeping this. We shouldn't be keeping all that. Look at all this armor we got. We got an insane amount of armor. Like, all this stuff can get sold and just get.
Well, the problem we ran into is anything that's augmented or advanced or anything like that, you can't sell to any traders. Or at least I didn't find any traders. That's why we don't have any light armor or medium armor, or at least not that much, because I could sell that. So.
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, the Apollo has a ton of stuff in it too.
Yeah.
Where is the P module? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we have 12, 14, almost 1,400 drone processors still.
Wow.
We have a large auxiliary CPU built. We have a bunch of random ammo here. We've got an advanced warp drive chilling in here. We got stuff. I mean, we got a good amount of stuff. It's just all kind of scattered and a bit unorganized and stuff. But I think that's how it gets once you get up there. So I think organizing is going to be key as we progress. And I think with the space station and keeping everything organized, our own modules and stuff, we'll be able to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're taking care of your own thing, you put everything where you want it, and should be kind of cool. I mean, and then you got like a shared resource supply somewhere to put in spare, take out certain things you might not have.
For sure. But we did good. I mean, the bludgeons and the demon, like, they got advanced turrets and stuff on there and stuff, and we did pretty good. I think we could have done, we obviously could have done more, but I mean, I think we did pretty damn good for what we did. 40 episodes. That's over 120 hours of gameplay, right?
Oh yeah, about 3 hours an episode. Yeah.
But I say that, but for Fred, that's like a week.
You
know what I mean? It's like people are laughing at those numbers. Like, that's not a big deal, XCal. But
yeah, well,
what's the station called?
I mean, Module Space Station 4. It starts with a dash. Space. I'm sure you figured that out, though. Oh, there it is. Oh, it works for you.
Yeah.
What a pain in the butt. Why does it work for you?
Oh, you got the top on it now. Nice. I like the glass.
Oh yeah, I did work on that a little bit more. I got the repair bay. Was working out some pathing. I don't know. You got any power to? Let me power this up.
Lighting cues already. All right, hold on. Oh, I don't think it's gonna turn on until we. Did it turn on?
Oh,
Yeah, no,
oh,
we get the CPU blocks in there.
oh, yeah. Yeah, at
Go
least,
ahead and put
at
them in.
least,
Well, you can put them on.
oh, it just blew up.
Generators. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they were down in the bottom here somewhere. Well,
Well, I mean that's fine.
yeah,
All right.
it
Well,
was a work in progress.
yeah, it's a work in progress, guys. Right now it blows up. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I didn't even get to engineering yet, so I just had some dinky parts laying there, and I didn't care. And creative, if it didn't
Yeah.
have CPU blocks yet, I didn't have a home for them yet.
Right.
Oh, I literally blew up the whole bottom of the thing too, didn't it? Wow, it really did.
Oh, did it? Oh.
Oh no, yeah, it did. Wow, it does a lot of damage when a generator blows up, man. It took out like the bottom blocks and stuff. Oh my god. Well, anyway, that's where it's at, all blown up. I wanted to see what, how you would take a look at all this space that's like above the hangar area.
Trying to spawn another one, but okay, there we go. Let me turn it off.
Oh, he spawned another one. Okay,
Yeah, okay. So
I gotcha.
let me put the modules in here.
Yeah, it shouldn't need much. It shouldn't be using all that much CPU right now. I don't know if it shouldn't have much that uses power either. So I'm surprised it blew up like that. Honestly, it's probably too far over on CPU.
You can go ahead and turn it on, don't.
Okay, there it goes. So basically, all I've really got done on the inside so far is kind of set up like the main production crafting area down one side of the hangar. Oh, it just went out again. There it goes.
Oh, look at the furnaces up there. That's cool.
Yeah, well, they're out of the way for heat, being up a block, space between you and that. And I don't know, I was trying something different. It might have a location to add more furnaces in the place yet. But this is kind of like trying to be like a P module right here. Like it's got like everything right across this strip, and then at the end over there you got medical over by the hangar door, and then your other constructors and the stuff and whatever you put in here.
Nice. So you got six storage systems here?
Yeah, in this area. Yep. So, and then most of this is going to be open hangar space on this floor here, but then you're going to have this lower pillar, which is going down to a room. I have no idea actually what to put in it, and that's this area right here. Now down here is actually going to be the port for the Majora modules. So they plug into the 4 doors on the angles. And then engineering will be down here. So this will be the engineering like room.
Right.
But that leaves a ton of if you look at the upper decks, there's actually technically like 2 floors worth of space above the hangar.
Yeah. Massive.
And that's where I'm thinking I could have a lot of fun with adding in like massive amounts of storage potential and farming and other things like that. And maybe more places for maybe some furnaces too. I asked the question on a video too. How many furnaces? I think 3 furnaces is cool, and so a lot of people said yes, and then other people were like, no, you want at least 6.
Yeah, I think for processing it, yeah, why not, right? Like, I mean, as long as you can set them all to the same input and output and just process that shit really quick. Because if you're gonna put a garden, right, you got to think about this. The base has to be on for that garden to so the upkeep of the base has to always be present, right, in order for that garden to stay, to not die. So does it make more sense having a garden in the base, or does it make more sense using a garden module that's only focused on keeping that garden up? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I'm just saying, like,
Well,
This is a massive base, so to have to keep it on just for the garden could prove to be a lot of wasted fuel.
well, I guess it depends how effective the solar is on it. You know, obviously it's not spawned for solar at this angle, but you know, it's got 24 solar panels on it. So
Yeah. Well, that's what we were talking about too. Is you could do an array underneath this bottom part too, if you wanted to. I mean, I'm not saying you build it, but the user can add solar
holy
panels.
crap,
Down
these are all
this
the
way.
blocks you added. Holy crap!
What happened?
You just cut out on audio though.
Oh, sorry. No, I don't know if it needed it. I just put all those there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you could do the solar any way you want, really.
Yeah, well, I got them at the on the angles because they fit well where they are. But they're probably not as effective as being like flat,
Yeah.
like you know. But
Well, plus when you angle this, you're gonna have to. I don't know. You wouldn't be able to be zeroed out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So that would be an issue. So you would probably want to make like an array underneath and just have all the panels pointing in one direction.
I can't really do that though. Array underneath, it's the space stations would be blocking it. I think they would still work, but it would look stupid.
What do you mean the space station would be blocked?
Yeah. I mean, if the well, put it this way, I got the solar panels facing the direction that the solar panels would be facing on the modules, which is on the top side. So
Right.
if I put the array on the bottom, means if I just put them down here,
Right.
that whole area would be technically blocked by the whole top of the space station, unless I built really big arms that take the solar panels way the heck out to the sides.
Right.
But
Well,
then
I get that. But I mean, it just means you have to position this way under the sun so that it gets exposure, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, it makes sense. Yeah, you'd want the modules to work with the solar. That would make a sense, power wise. But I don't know. It becomes an issue. No matter what, I mean, it's going to be an issue, I think. So you just kind of do the best you can.
And that's the thing too. I wanted this for Reforged and vanilla, and I can't put 24 solar panels on it.
Yeah.
Stock. I mean, in fact, the 15 number or whatever in vanilla, I don't even know how do you arrange 15 solar panels on this? I mean, it just makes no sense. That doesn't work.
Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, well, it'll, depending on where you decide to live and everything, you're gonna have to adjust and everything anyway. Because if I was to turn this 90 degrees towards the sun, then I no longer have the ability to zero out, and then it becomes like harder to dock modules and
right.
And then just everything's like Fred's base. You're like, what do I do? How do I... you know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Yeah, I get that. It's just, yeah. I mean, there's really the whole solar thing is just, it's a real pain in the butt. It's like I want to use it. It makes sense, especially for a space station. But between the differences in vanilla and that, and having to turn it at a certain direction, and it's just a lot of problems. Makes it kind of like I almost wish I didn't try to even bother with solar. But I mean.
It's important though. I mean, it's definitely a lifesaver. So show me the Apollo thing.
Oh, here, let me go grab the Apollo down here. Go dock it up there a minute.
So JRandall built a space station 10 times bigger than my Whetstone Orbital Mark II, and he will have completed it before I text you the Orbital Mark II. I mean, I can't even I have no excuses, right? I can't even hide behind excuses. Like there's just, I can't justify why I don't finish these things. I just
well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like Eco and Subnautica and
that's
You've been
true.
called out.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I didn't put in any guides in here. Is there something on top of this? I just everything being weird.
Yeah, no, I forgot you can't fly and park and stuff. This is gonna be
No, yeah, I'm not the Yeah, if I can ever get my view right. Too high up. Oh, that changed my view on me. Does it always do that to you?
A little bit to the left. Just sneak over to the left a little bit.
Not do anything?
Left. Left.
I can't see which way I'm going.
You don't have to see. Just press the arrow. Or A, I guess, for you right-handed people. Tap A. A little tappy.
The arrow.
A. Yes. Yes.
A.
Up. A.
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 A. I'm pressing
More
A.
A. More A.
Dude, do you see? Do you see the video I got going on? Do you see what happens when I try to look at my view?
Hold on, let me. I don't have you on JCam.
Oh, I'll show you what happens when I try to see anything that's going on and why I have such a hard time docking anything.
Oh, you don't have JCam up even.
I don't?
No, you don't. You don't have anything going on.
Oh, well, it must have been when I exited the game. It probably reset that. Okay, it's up again. Oh no, it's up in your personal thing.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool. Okay, so you see how I am right now, right? I hit the Alt key, right, so I can look around.
Right.
And watch what happens when I try to like see what direction I'm at. All of a sudden, it's like it wigs my view out constantly like this.
So
I
you
can't
use the middle mouse button, right, to zoom in and out?
Yeah, I can do that, but it doesn't matter. It's like it will still.
Yeah.
I could be.
I
could be all the. I always get this, so it's like you're like a little to the left, and I'm like I can't see what's going on because it keeps screwing with my view. Every time I like try to get it lined up to see something, it's like I'm jumping, looking at a different view again. Like so, how do you see? I mean, like this angle here. Maybe I can get this to
now
work.
middle mouse button to zoom in. Don't move the mouse, but just zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see I'm crooked. Now I got to figure out what keys. Okay, so that one.
Hey, look at that! Boom,
solid. Then I got to go up.
That's it.
Okay.
Don't touch it. You're good.
All right.
There you go.
So now, if you look at how it lines up
great.
here.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Yeah.
A win.
So yeah, this was your idea. I just had a regular module bay there, and you're like, nah, you got to have the dropship bay.
Yeah, hell yeah. So that's sweet, dude. So there's one dropship bay, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, and essentially because that made it like all three of these sides have like hangar doors. So then I was like, it finally came to the conclusion that okay, all the productions to be across the other wall then, and that's why I really couldn't like try to add in another dropship bay if I wanted to get a production wall in.
Right.
It's because it just there'd be too many doors coming in here. I wouldn't have enough space to like do that. But I do like the hangar side stuff. I thought about putting production up a floor, but I don't know. I always kind of like it in the hangar.
Yeah. You know what? I wonder am I still lined up? It's lower now, right? The entrance.
Yeah.
So there's a problem here, and I think it might be the radar, but it's not allowing you to be flush with the ceiling. It's like a block.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was just flush with the ceiling when I was in.
No, you were angled up. So you had like the front of it was angled up a little bit to where. Oh yeah. But once I leveled out, now it can't do it.
Oh, I can fix that and actually save a few blocks. I will do that. That's a good observation actually, because that radar would stick up one block, but in the actual Helios, the ship stopped before then, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
But I've got this little holder thing. Looks like out a couple about 2 blocks too far. Yeah. Yep. And without that holder thing though, you can't line it up right. That's why it needed like that flat surface roof to make these docks work.
Right.
Otherwise you can't get that accuracy. You're kind of all over the place, and
Plus, it looks cool. I think it looks cool. It just kind of adds a bit of industry to it.
Thanks. You know, it was really hard. And it has to do a little bit with, you know, the challenge that you were having with your ship, trying to do one thing at 45 and another thing at like, you know, 90 degrees. Is take a look at like these those dock things. Like you notice that I try to make them look really close. One being at 45 and one being straight. But I had to totally make different ones for each one of those and use different blocks in a lot of cases and stuff.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's coming along, man. I'm digging it.
Thanks. Yeah, basically my biggest thing is I'm worried about the solar too. I don't have a cure. I don't have a fix. I don't have any idea that can work that I like. And it's just like, it's kind of a downer. It really is. It's just like, I don't know what to do about it, you know, like to the point of like, should I just give up on solar completely? I don't know.
No, I mean, so you're saying that you don't think an array underneath would be good?
No,
You don't like
because, well, dude, it would be a huge amount of, it would look stupid because it would be blocked by the sun, the whole array, unless it was like on huge extension arms. And that's going to be a huge amount of blocks. And I'm fighting size class is another big thing on this one. I want to keep it as low a size class as I possibly can for what it is. Well, not quite, you know, and make it pretty. You know, I don't want to like sacrifice, you know, how it looks, the process, but it's basically, the solar on the bottom wouldn't work because it'd be blocked by the station above. If it was facing upward, if it was facing a different direction, it would work a lot like the fattest had the solar set up, but then none of the modules docked would get solar.
Well, I get the module thing. Yeah, it becomes a thing.
So
I understand.
yeah. So it's just there's not a good win, and the difference between vanilla and reforged with the solar panel count as a kicker, it's just like.
We honestly need another form of power in the game. If it's nuclear, we need something that rewards you for getting to that point, and you know, making something, you know, like nuclear power, and like it lasts 10 times longer than regular power or something. Like we need something there to progress to gameplay wise that I think would be, because solar to me is always like, solar's good, but it shouldn't be something that can fuel something this big gameplay wise. I'm not saying you can't achieve that in real life. I'm just saying, you know, to me, solar should be something you use in the beginning. It's an easy win. It doesn't cost a lot. You're able to get some things up and get some power. And then once you're able to make fuel, you're then processing fuel. It takes steps. You have to mine the ore. So you have to have some kind of a mining capability, if it's either by hand or by a vessel. And then you have to process that ore. And then you got to make fuel cells. Eventually you make the really good fuel cells. They're a little more efficient. But then after that, there should be like another thing that maybe should be like some big furnace thing that, you know, maybe you would put it on some kind of a uranium deposit, and it would mine the uranium manually with this machine, and then you would be able to take that and craft, you know, some nuclear whatever cells or whatever, and then, you know, you'd have to have like a special generator for that, like a nuclear generator, and then, you know, but then it would reward you by, you know, having way more power efficiency, and this thing's run with nukes, and you know what I mean. It just, to me, it would be a cool progression for the game.
I could see that, and it makes sense. I mean, the biggest thing, like if you're playing single player and basically your game's only running when you're there, none of this bothers me. It's just it's when you're playing on a server, and you know, whether you're playing or not, time goes on the server. So when you leave and it's like a couple days and you forgot to turn your stuff off, everything's like dead. You know,
no, that's
and it's a pain in the butt, you know. So it's like, well, the only way you could really combat that is with solar, because you don't need to fuel it, and it could keep something going, you know, for as long as it needs to, you know. But then the whole positioning, tilting, rotating towards the sun, and the differences in solar panel counts is just makes it kind of not work so well.
Right. I mean, it might be good. Like even as a Project Eden thing, maybe Ravian can, because he's already got like a, he's got the Bastion shield, and he's got the, these special shields, and he's got these advanced other things, like progenitor stuff. Like it would be cool if there was a generator that even worked on, the antimatter or something, and was way more efficient. Because maybe not everybody's dying to go get a fancy shield or even a big warp drive. Like maybe that's another route people want. Like, hey, I really want that antimatter generator so that I can fuel my base more efficiently. And they can't do that. Yeah, maybe they can. I don't know. I know they have limits based on what they can do with the game, with the mod and all that. But it would be cool. I think nuclear just kind of makes sense. Like it should be something that we have. But that's cool, man. I love what you're doing. Definitely.
Thank you.
Excited, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna yeah. I guess I don't know, dude. I think for me, I'm gonna be working on this CV. I'm gonna be working on the auger. I think. I'm gonna be finishing the starter CV. I think I'll be using my prefab SV. What the hell is that even called? Dude, I've completely forgot about that thing. What is that thing even called? Prefab. What is it? PF maybe is what I called it. Yeah, PF SV tier 2. So I'm right by the I'm above the base here. I'll show you this.
Okay.
I'm working on this for Project Prefab here. But this is a unlock level 7.
Yeah, no, I did see part of this.
Oh, you saw it. Cool.
Yeah. You were doing a stream, and I think I said it was all wrong. Yeah. No, I was kidding with you. No, at first thoughts too. Believe it or not, when I first seen this, I'm like, oh man, it looks like a newer, bigger MX-5.
Nice.
No, yeah, it was just this front area at the time. I think it probably
does.
changed a little. Yeah, and
I
was like, oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I was going for kind of a slightly bigger slip joint kind of look, and I wanted it to be big enough to where you can walk in it and actually like do stuff, and so it's got the drone hatch inside. It's got
nice.
It's got like 14,000 cargo in total.
Yeah.
It's got a dedicated ammo storage separately, and it's got expansion slots for the different all the way to tier 4 vanilla, or enough for Eden. I haven't really tested it too far though, but it's got the pentaxid tank and the shield and the warp drive spacing all in there, so you can advance it. It comes with a constructor, which I think is a necessity, and now I am a little bit over CPU. I think the last time I was messing with it, so I gotta shave something off of it, which is fine. I think
a constructor. I used to like putting those. I used to like putting constructors in these SVs and stuff, and now I don't do it anymore because they cost CPU, and I always want it for something else.
I know, but I mean, for me, a starter SV, like that might be the first thing you get into, and this frees you from portable constructors, and I think that's really important in beginning play. Like, you want to get away from being tethered to those portable constructors. And you do that by getting if you just have one constructor to process simple ore and do the basic things, then you can live out of this, and that's what I want to achieve. So I'll probably shave other things off, maybe some thrust and stuff, and then once you add like the first CPU block, like the one of the improved, then you can get all that back. So
yep. On technical things, the only thing
it is vanilla, so this is a vanilla built thing. I mean, to bring it into Reforged, it's going to definitely need more power. It's going to need some stuff.
Oh, right.
Recognize that.
Yeah. I was just thinking about your generator placements back here. What I do often is I put them on the ceiling when I can, because like within, like, if I'm like right next to it, I'm going to get fried by this.
Oh,
but
okay.
But if it's on the ceiling and it's like a block over like your head,
right.
You get no, like, you don't get fried by it.
That's a good point. I could probably swap out those oxygen tanks with the generators and do something like that.
Yeah, it's just one of those little things, to yeah. Yeah, you could put the oxygen on the sides and the generators up there, then you wouldn't have a problem walking past there. Otherwise, even though, I mean, obviously, if you walk straight, you won't get fried anyway. They're, 2 blocks away from the center. But if you
Yeah.
stand over here for a second, all of a sudden it's like you're getting popped.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, dude. So we'll see. I don't know. It's got
Yeah,
internal and it's got an external. Oh wait, you know what? I don't think I gave access to the cockpit either.
So you put in these little metal blocks?
Yeah,
The
the
space
trussing.
holders?
Yeah, the trussing. Just space holders. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like the look of them. I could probably leave it empty, but
Yeah, no, however you want to do it, that's kind of cool. I usually don't. I usually just leave a hole, but hole with the decals behind it. But
Right.
yeah, no, the trussing blocks work good. I don't think they cost very much for the build.
yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, work in progress. Interior still needs some shaping work and stuff, but I'm pretty happy with the thrust all the way around. I think it worked out good. I did some different things with shaping than I normally do. So.
Yeah, no, dude, you've been really expanding out with your newer builds. I've been seeing like you're just going for like different kinds of shapes and different kinds of looks and things, and some pretty insane block work in places using the angles and even some curves, like on that new miner. Some curves, man. It's like
Curves,
I was like another one of those things. They were like clone chambers to you. It's just like no, I will never touch a curve. Angles are always better, and never 45s, only the 22s.
Right. No, it's true. Yeah, no, totally. But that's it. You know what it is though. It's when I was starting to build, I was looking at a few builders. I was looking at you, I was looking at Piston, I was looking at maybe like 3 others, Jen. There was a couple of people I was looking at, but since the designers challenges, and especially lately with where people have come after years of doing these challenges, I see so many things in one stream that I just I've accepted a lot of angles and stuff that before I was a little like I didn't want to accept, I guess, based on lighting and stuff. But now, like, I've seen the result of good advanced shaping that I've grown more comfortable with those angles and stuff to where like I'm applying them to my builds. Where before I wasn't. Before I was like even like builds you would put out and it's be like, oh man, like I can't unsee some of these weird angles. Like they don't make sense to me. I mean, you know what I mean? But then now that I look at them now, it's like my head's wrapped around them a little more.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's just, I think it's just progression. People just see things the way they want to see it, and then eventually they adapt and get more comfortable with stuff. But the colors will come maybe in 2023 or something.
The colors,
colors and stuff. I don't know.
Oh, seriously, honestly, I talk all this color stuff, and really, I don't use that much color really even when I build. I mean, it's my stuff is still mostly well, at least the human stuff is mostly like gray black. It's just little tone things and a little dash of red or something. Like on your stuff, if you had a little dash of like whatever, like blue probably would be your more favorite color, but make a really nice blue that looks like if you take a look at the red that I actually use on here, it is such a muted like grayish red in the palette. It's like way different than the default.
MCRN looking, definitely.
Yeah. So stuff like
there's
that.
Some good. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's there's people that you look at like Heckendiver stuff. You look at oh god, there's some Crazy Z. I mean, Jesus, he'll have like a whole palette of swatches, and it looks amazing. Like it's like God, it's like I'm in the paint section of Home Depot, but it's like beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like he's got all these nice progressions that literally go back in tones and stuff, and I think the first time he did that was that crazy. It was like hot colors like orange and red. I forget what SV it was.
I know what you're talking. It had like the flame job on it.
And I was like, what the hell? You could put decals on ships now? And then I'm like, no, he painted that. I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was like a decal or something. I was blown away. I was like, no, he paint shopped that shit. There's no way that's a thing. And yeah, no, it's just, and even like in the challenge, like there was some really nice looking color builds. Stan's abalone. There was a couple builds. He had that really nice aqua kind of what do you call it? Turquoise kind of color with this and then he had like this nice dark charcoal gray kind of accent with it, and it looked really nice. So colors work. It's just I think I get wrapped around fleets, the idea of a fleet, too much, and I go like, it doesn't really match my fleet. And then I think about it, I'm like, none of my ships necessarily look like they belong in part of a fleet. Like, I do a lot of weird different things, so I got to get out of that. I got to get out of that limit of that. But I don't know. I think for me too, it's like colors. I always think like, what if somebody doesn't like the color red, and I use red? Maybe they're gonna be like, it's not for me. But it's so easy to change a color,
Yeah, it is. It is. And yeah, little stuff you see me do all the time too. Like just a touch here on the top of the space station. It's like you see, I've got like one shade of gray, and then I got this little bit darker shade of gray.
Yeah. No, it really blends in.
Just for the sake of a little stripey thing there, because I can't really do much of anything else with the shapes and stuff there. So it's like,
oh, isn't that frustrating? Yeah. Like you can't texture like half of this because of the angle.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's tricks, but yeah, like I can't paint and make it like a nice angled different color on these angled pieces over here unless it's got to be square because of how the blocks on the sides are UV'd. It would be really cool if you could, though. I mean, I tell you.
Look at Donk, man. Donk was busy.
Oh my god!
Textured. Oh, release it.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, just gonna release it, dude. That's awesome.
Oh, very cool.
There you go. Donk special, man. That's good, dude. I think Donk's secretly trying to redeem himself because from the
from the
butter knife. Yeah, he's like, I can really texture, guys. That's just for funsies. I can really texture. Oh man,
the butter knife was amazing though.
Yeah. I do also got to. I don't think I mentioned it this whole stream really, but I do got to give a special shout out to Obsidian, who was a part of this Let's Play, and I mean, he got really busy. He's been really busy doing a lot of real life stuff, and his job is pretty demanding. But he did take the time to jump in and play with us. We had a lot of fun, man. There was some frustrations, but it was a blast anyway, dude. We had a lot of fun hanging out and. I love Obsidian, dude. He's an awesome guy. So, big shout out to Obsidian being a part of season 2 as well, man. Thanks for taking that time out and having some fun. He was streaming in his own right and everything too, so that was really cool. I wanted to say that. I didn't want to forget to say that. Yeah, the B's backwards, Dan. Fail.
Symmetry.
Fail.
Oh.
And the X is the wrong way too. Do you ever notice that, Jay, when the X is not right? Like it looks right, but it's not. Like it's like an upside down X.
Yeah. Yep.
It's not just me, right? Like that's a thing. Like I always wonder if that's just me, but no, I think that's a thing. I think.
Is that right?
Yeah, it is this time. Technically, yeah, they're slightly different on the top and bottom, so it sticks out.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
It's a little wider on the bottom.
Yep.
You can see it too. Yeah, look. See, the bottom goes further to the end.
Yep, goes a little.
That's so weird. That's somebody was lazy that day. I wonder where they got these. I have no idea. Jesus.
Probably some. I don't know, free font art somewhere out there. Texture set.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff, man. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be working on this later. I got a lot of stuff to work on. I can't.
Yeah, I gotta get back with the station here sometime too. Been a couple days. Jonesing again.
Definitely, dude. Definitely. But I'm happy. I'm happy the Apollo dock's there. I think it's cool. We got the Majora blocks and everything, so that's really cool. Just a little bit overall, it's really cool.
I was like, yeah, why not? Because there's like storage ones for that, and all kinds of different stuff for that too. And they're smaller. They're a lot smaller than the Helios modules, so I could just kind of like put them down there. Now, if I wasn't concerned about size class,
Yeah.
I would have made this. I would have made this bigger,
Yeah.
and it would have had like another whole like section of module ports on it, like
a double stack.
yeah. But I
Jay,
mean, it
people
would
will
have
do
been
it, dude. Don't worry. People are gonna do it.
yeah.
It's gonna be a thing. Trust me.
I'm wondering, it would be really cool. Imagine if it had like 10 Helios modules and 2 dropship modules instead of the 5 and 1. It'd be that'd be kind of cool. But it's just if you take a look at the size class, I think it's in the 7s right now, and I got so much interior space left to do. It's scaring the crap out of me. So
yeah. Well, just look at like wherever you are, look at the Helios from where you are, right? And look at it with all the shit on it, and that's gotta be like 1,000 hours of work right there, combined.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of stuff on there.
How many blocks is that we're looking at? Each one of them placed manually, right? Like that's a lot of work right there. Just for one season of gameplay, like that's insane, dude.
It is a lot of work there.
I mean, that's not even everything. That's just what we had at the end of it, right? Like we lost stuff. We lost vessels. We lost. We killed vessels. We had a bunch of different stuff too. But yeah, that's kind of insane.
Oh yeah, no, it's amount of time some of the stuff takes, man. It takes a lot of time to build these. It really does. Like the crafting area in the space station. Obviously, I felt like setting that up before I got to everything else. But you know how long that took? I mean, literally just like trying to make the arrangement of fitting all the storage containers and texturing and detailing the front and putting all the parts in place, and that was probably 6 to 8 hours doing that wall.
Wow.
I mean, it just took a long time, and I changed things several times. I started, and this didn't fit right, so let's move this, and let's do this, and let's change this, and I don't like how that looks, so let's change that, and where am I going to fit this, and how's that going to work with all the different passageways going through here too? That was kind of a pain in the butt. And I've got these little glass windows that I thought looked cool from the outside, but man, they are so totally in the way.
Yeah.
So I had to work around that, leave that like open so you could get to the glass window, and then the elevators and the top floor and the module bay right in the middle of it, like boom. It's just like
yeah. No, I mean it's cool though. I mean, and that's it. I mean, it's not that everybody goes, "Oh, you're a machine, you're a robot, you're this and that," but it's just you're just spending an awful lot of time doing this shit.
Well, I'm really picky, when I try to do stuff, and especially like interior layouts and stuff. It's kind of my thing. I just try to make everything look like it should be there. It's got a home. It feels right. It's comfortable. It's easy to get around, and like everything is right where you want it. Like. And when you look at like a big open space like this as a whole, it's just like it's scary at first. The Leviathan was another scary one. It was like once I got the hull done and looked inside it, I'm like, oh my god, where am I even gonna start? It's like,
I would have talked myself out of that build like long before that, dude. When I saw that amount of space, there's no way. I don't need a hangar that big. Oh man, no, I mean, but look at it. It turned out amazing, man.
Think of how many clips you can fit in there.
Right?
That's clips.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, and honestly, if we put like a center stage, like a little like arena thing there, we could have like concerts here. I mean, because literally, it's kind of like a concert hall. I mean, you could have all the balcony seats up here, and
oh yeah, yeah, do that. That's a good one.
Oh, but if you look at the second floor here, oh my gosh, there's a lot of space here, And
Yeah.
technically, I could fill in the whole top if I really wanted to, but I don't because I don't want to fill in that much space. But this is where I'm thinking I'm going to put in a lot of those like do-it-yourself extra storage modules. And
That's
then,
good, man.
but then you also got a third floor that's going to be at this beam where I'm at now, and this is another pretty big area. I think I'll put in some places where you can put in farm plots. Probably won't come with them, but yeah, so you could have like a farming section and maybe a little fluff something. I don't know.
Do like kind of like a trading station, trading hub thing. Because I'll tell you, like, I honestly feel like this would become a good POI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has the potential to be a really good POI.
It could be. I don't know if the POI should have like a big crafting area like that if it was a POI, but yeah.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. I just mean like a trade hub or something, not like a.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely could be a setup for that.
Yeah.
No, but one of the things I do like though, I actually like the force fields in space. I realize that now going back to the Helix orbital that I used the force fields instead of hangar doors, and I did that on the Leviathan as well, and I like the looks of that because it actually looks like a different shape. It's wider. It's got like the roundy edges because of the blocks in front and behind the force field.
Oh my god. I don't mean to interrupt you, but Willie Gray just had the most obvious, amazing idea. This could totally be like an Anvil base hub as well. Because imagine imagine like you had the traders in here, and all you had to do was pull up like your Janus or whatever and dock it, and then boom, you're in the trade hub. You have access to your CV. I mean that's kind of an obvious that's a real, and then even the Majora stuff, and then that way you can trade, and then boom, you've got your cargo right there. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not like you gotta like pull your whole CV up to it. And then we could just have a rule like modules only. Modules or small vessels only to the trade hub, and dude, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, good support. But yeah, all three of those.
Wow. Yeah.
And then, the one last thing, I could have added another Helios module bay on one of the hangar door sides, but I like that pass-through hangar. I like being able to, like, if you're gonna fly in, you don't have to turn around before you fly out again. You can just straight through.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, I am sacrificing a Helios dock bay for that.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, no, it's good to have for sure. Just being able to move stuff in and out. Hell yeah, man. I mean, the Renegade will look good going in there too, man. Just like boom, and then you just take it out and go handle some basic operations and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I do like the fact that it does do the dropship module now too. So that's cool. I'll have to fix that little bug that you found there. Good eye. But it lines up. It was actually really easy. I thought I was gonna have to like stretch the whole space station out, make it a couple blocks wider to fit that. But I tested that docked with 2 modules docked on either side, and they do not interfere with each other. So everything worked out good at the same size. And I just kind of screwed up and made this one thing a couple blocks too long. Didn't realize the radar would get in the way. But I tell you what, though, without that, man, without that surface area, these things that they don't line up very good. You know, you're going to be off every time. But you put that like ceiling there or a floor, and it'll get it lined up where you can't even tell the difference between one creation and the other when you're walking through. And that's and a lot of these are at a 45-degree angle too. So. That was like, at first I didn't think it was going to work, and then it did work, and I was amazed. I had to run with that idea.
There you go. Nah, it looks cool too. Anytime you do stuff at 45, it's kind of a nice little illusion, right?
It is. It's fun, kind of. Well, it takes a little bit. It is kind of a block learning exercise to build at a 45, and try to figure out what you can do. This is not my first time trying to build things at 45. I did some other experimental 45 degree built thing in the past. I never did release, but yeah, it's kind of amazing what you can do at 45.
No, there's definitely more of a selection now with the some of the new blocks and stuff. There's some, you know, there's some nice transition blocks too with the 45 to 22, and I mean, you know, so they got definitely good.
Yeah.
Show Jay's Creole concept UI.
Oh yeah, there. I know what he's talking about. I forgot what I named it. I know I was at.
Dude. It has an OR at the end, Jay.
OR.
Interfector, intersector,
Oh no.
interjector.
You know, honestly, I'm looking around for the. Yeah, what did I call that thing? It was strange. No, that's not it. Base proto. No. Gar underground base. No. I was working on an underground POI. You ever see that? Oh, I can't even spawn that. Not sure why. Oh, probably because I'm not cool.
It's all good, man.
Oh, well, anyway, to the side of this. No, never mind. It didn't work anyway. Forget it.
Doc, you got anything left to say, man? Season 2?
Oh, can't wait. It's exciting.
No, season 2 already happened. I didn't say season 3, Doc. I said season 2.
I didn't join y'all on season 1, so see this next one will be season 2.
Oh, nice save, nice save.
Yeah,
all
nice
right,
save.
Yeah.
No, it was a lot of fun, man. I mean, it was fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool, man. Yeah, dude. It was. I mean, and yeah, dude. I'll say it again, dude. It was awesome having you in season 2. It was definitely needed, dude. But beyond any of that, like, it was just fun, dude. It was just fun having you in the streams, and you went from moderating and stuff to actually playing, and you kind of sucked at moderating anyway. So it was.
I kind of suck at playing too.
Yeah,
so.
but we all do, so it works, and it just it's good, man. You fit right in here, man. Can't wait for season 3. We're definitely gonna we're gonna try to get a little more organized, but I'm not gonna promise too much. It'll be the same old XCal, JRandall, and Dunk shenanigans, I'm sure. But new builds, new funniness, new problems, new ways to die.
Ways to die.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. You can't promise too much.
Yeah, I'll have to start recording that. All the different ways I've died so far. I'll have to see if I can get some new ones on there.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So everybody, right now there is a 1.5 experimental server that is live in the Anvil. There's people actively testing experimental, and it is run by one of the developers, Talon. So it's good because if you get bugs and stuff, you report them, and he gets that information directly, and he can affect change in the patch. So it's really nice streamlined way to bug test.
Yeah.
Things have already been fixed. It's really cool. So.
Oh, that is very cool. Hey, question. Do you know of, like, in this experimental patch, is there some kind of new type of Windows? Someone in chat.
There is some. Yeah, there is some weird new Windows, like heavy Windows. So kind of like there's like some circle ones and some different pattern ones. Yeah.
Are they like the fancy glass
heavy
Windows?
Ones, yeah, heavy Windows. Yeah.
Oh, so there's more parts for that set?
Yeah.
Oh, more yet. Jeez.
So.
That's that is a big set.
Yeah, I just want glass blocks, dude. I really want glass blocks beyond these windows. The windows are cool, I guess, but like what you could do with clear glass blocks. would be.
Yeah, it'd be a nice
cool.
option to have. I won't say get rid of the existing windows, but yeah,
No,
just
you don't have
add.
to get rid of them, but it would be cool to have a set of glass blocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bigger
No, I can
blast
see that.
doors. Oh yeah, there's huge blast doors now.
Oh, really?
16 blocks long or some shit now. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But they're still ugly. They're still like one block
Oh,
textured
right.
each. But
Yeah. You know what? I honestly, I was thinking too. I like the force fields over these hangar doors, right? Made really weird. Like with two force fields, one's like a certain size and the other one's a completely different size.
yeah.
But I was thinking how much of a pain in the butt it was trying to like get the right numbers. There's like 5 different selections for them, right? And I'm like, you know how cool it would be if you could just drag out the force field the size you want it. Oh, you wouldn't need any options at all. You could just have a force field. You go to place it, and you're like, I want it to be 9 blocks long. I want it to be three blocks tall. Cool. There it is. I mean, yeah. I would really like a lot of things in this game. Things with multiple selections that are all about their size. If you could just drag it out to the size you want, it would just simplify it, make it easier. Less parts in the game. I don't know. Just my opinion.
I no, trust me, dude. I know. It is what it is. We'll just keep.
Yep.
Yeah, it is what it is, man. You just whatever, dude. You give us a little bit, and we make a lot from it.
Yeah, true.
It is what it is. All right, guys. I think that is gonna do it for our season 2 wrap up, dude. I think I don't think there's anything left to say, man. I had a blast. I can't imagine doing a Let's Play by myself anymore. I just can't even imagine that. I can't imagine. It's just too much fun, dude. I'm genuinely enjoying the hell out of Empyrean. And that's thanks to JRandall, of course, Donk, but that's also thanks to the Anvil as a whole. The chat, the server, being able to play in an amazing server that just doesn't. There's no issues with the server. It's always either bugs in the game or something. But Krellis, the whole admin team, it's insane, dude. What goes into making this community and this experience so amazing, and I don't take it for granted ever, dude. Like I'm so thankful to everybody, and just everybody just participating and playing in the server is such a big thing. Everybody helping each other out. It's been amazing, and I can't wait for season 3, man. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good, dude. We got real interesting stuff coming up. I can't talk about it, but we have some really cool Anvil specific stuff on the way, dude. So definitely looking forward to it. Thank you to JRandall for just gaming with us, man, having fun, inspiring people in the streams as well as your building and stuff, of course, but just putting a personality to the builds. I mean, there's amazing builders out there, and I've never talked to them. I don't know who they are and everything, but if you couldn't build shit, it would still just be a blast playing with you and
cool.
having fun.
Despite all my complaining.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, it's secondary now. It's like, you're an amazing builder, yeah, but I just enjoy gaming with you and having fun and stuff. So I think that's really cool, man. Really cool. And
very cool.
And Donk, of course, man. Donk, who is the other side of that coin. He can't build, but he's got an amazing.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I can't really build.
I'm kidding. He's getting there, dude. He's got some.
Yes. I was pretty that stealth that stealth thing bomber you made.
The B2.
Oh
yeah. He's getting there, man. He's got a really nice carrier too that he worked really hard on, and dude, he's got some good stuff, dude. He's doing the challenges and stuff. In a year, he's gonna be freaking killing me, man. So it's all good.
I think I'm already better than you.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, man. There you go.
Well, when you think about it, every build that you start out and you build one thing, and you're like, yeah, that's cool. The next thing you build, you want to probably build it nicer than the first thing you built, and then the more you build, you keep on wanting to like improve. I mean, all the time. It's not like, I built this really nice thing, but now I'm going to do everything really cheaply from there on. It just doesn't work that way. So you're always just going to keep on coming up with And the more you build, you're gonna make improvements, whether you even intend to or not.
Exactly. And not only that, but when you're around people that also build and you're building off of inspiration from them. And I think that's what amplifies it is. And I think that's why we have so many talented builders in the Anvil. It's because we're all building together. We build things at the end of the month and we basically see them all. And it's just pure inspiration. Not everybody goes to the workshop and just looks at stuff and spawns stuff in. People usually don't have the time for that. But, knowing that you can watch a stream 2 or 3 times a month and just see what the entire community's doing is, it's my favorite thing about it. Right? It's just, it's pure inspiration. So I think that really helps people get better and better, because you see interesting concepts and interesting techniques and stuff. And
oh yeah,
it's awesome.
definitely. I mean, yep.
All right,
cool.
guys, that is gonna be it. Thanks a lot to everybody. Appreciate you guys as always. Thanks for all the resubs and stuff. And stay tuned, man. We got a lot of stuff coming. A lot of things coming in the next couple weeks. I will give you guys information on the potential vanilla server coming, potential vanilla creative server. That's going to be a thing no matter what, because once the experimental's done, we're going to move it over to a vanilla creative server, so you'll have a chance to work on project prefab stuff together if you want, or whatever. Mid next month, we're going to be doing the project prefab stream. Hopefully we'll get JRandall in there. We'll get JTKE Gaming and Filbert Farmer and Dump for moral support. We're going to be in there testing out prefabs and seeing if they're viable for the Anvil catalog. So lots of stuff coming, man. I got the Hot Ones stream. We got the cooking stream. Yeah. Subnautica tomorrow. Big hype. Cyclops hype. Yeah. So
Nice.
we're gonna hit up somebody else, one of our most dedicated Anvil streamers, who's building his own series of builds and POIs and stuff for a faction, the Wasteland series. This is the Script HD. Big hype for Script, man. Yeah, guys, that's it, man. Season 2 in the can. See you guys. We'll see you guys soon, man. But we'll be doing build series and probably some creative stuff together or something in the time between. So stay tuned to the announcements channels for that. And as always, it is Memorial Day in the U.S. and everything. So respect and honor to all those that didn't make it home. We love you and appreciate you, man. That is it. Thank you, guys.
See ya, everyone.
Take it easy, yo.